Okay, hi, I'm Anaya, and I was playing Ashley.
Hi, I'm Carrie, and I was the first AD.
I'm Gabby, and I was the director of photography / art director.
I'm Maximus Freitman, and I played Jack.
I'm Abby, and I played Summer.
I'm Aaliyah, and I did sound.
And I'm Mr. Drawing. I'm the director of the movie. So we're starting with our Grady drama logo. And yeah, that happens. And then we had another logo that does. Then we had another logo we came up with. It's triplets, because my last name means triplet in German.
No
so,
way.
I thought it was an actual production.
There it is.
I thought that was an actual
I
production.
have no idea what that is.
Riveting.
And then we had this
Oh,
shot.
I love this shot.
Why do you like it, Carrie?
This show is fun.
Because just like the lighting and how nice cinematic it looks.
I worked so hard on this poster. I was like so motivated. Like it was like right when this whole production started, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this poster. Oh, also we cheated on this shot. It's a
Yeah, we did.
completely different poster with a
Could you not use
huge
tape?
cue. We did. It just kept falling.
So that
That's
was
my
one of my.
backpack.
I was gonna say that was one of my favorite shots of the film. The one where she's looking at the camera here, which is why we used it for the poster and everything else all over the place. But yeah.
I love that satisfying cello
I like
note.
the font.
Yeah.
Did you
Thanks, man.
compose all of this?
I like the font.
I did. I composed all the music, but a lot of it's Apple loops just mixed in.
I was gonna
so-
say, like, dang, Dryling is musical, man.
Wrapped around tight. Yeah, she is.
Tighter than a watch.
I was cringing so hard.
I missed that chain. I lost it.
That's so sick.
Had to do a little
ADR,
ADR, yeah, a little
yeah.
ADR there because it was too
I
quiet
know
first
exactly where
time.
it was, too.
Take her somewhere
Maximus
Wait, I
never
didn't even
speaks up.
realize
Now
it.
this whole sequence happened kind of
Next time,
early
take your
in
mom
the
somewhere
shot.
to get your
I feel like this was like one of the first couple days.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleaning.
I think it was
Doing
like
my laundry
When we
the
were
second day of
at
filming.
home.
when
Yeah,
we
for
were
sure.
like moving a lot slower, you know, with the
Yeah.
process.
And there were a lot of extras.
And that was not in the script. That was a wonderful moment.
So Christine, you look
Improv.
good today.
And looks down. She says, "Oh."
Well, had a lot of cool extras in this scene, doing a lot of different
Like
things.
who Dafa?
Yeah, there went one right there.
What? Please tell me you guys were cool.
There's
I
Abby.
was fine.
Any thoughts, Abby? Because you're in the scene.
Not as bad as you think.
Okay, on the poster that we had around school, my face in the
Will always be
poster
an
is so
asshat,
funny.
and I don't understand why
Yeah,
either
I'm
of you
sure
would want
it's
anything
hilarious.
to do with him.
And you can hear the different audio being faded in.
Yeah, that's tough because of all the
There are a
air
lot of
conditioning
random
and
noises
different.
on that
Well,
wall.
yeah, you had to
There
blend them
are.
in. Yeah, it's really
Same
tough.
with the music hall, like when the water fountain would
Oh,
like turn
yeah.
on.
Who's my partner?
That cologne was awful.
And the marching band.
Ooh.
Yeah,
The
that
devil
band.
works hard, but the Grady marching band works hard.
Sure does.
Oh, I love this shot.
The shot was
Ripped so
Who is
so
that?
beautiful.
Want to talk about it a little bit?
That
shot?
That took so much
Oh,
planning.
oh my god.
Not so much planning,
but
but
like so many tries.
Took a long
you
time to shoot.
know,
Yes, my
to plan
backpack
it
did
out,
that.
make it perfect.
Carter.
I remember when we first talked about this film, and I said, "Hey, Brandhorst, do you think you can maybe
there
play an
any way I
art
can switch
teacher?"
numbers?
He looked at me and said, "I'll try." You know, very Brandhorst response.
Oh, remember when I was the bell in the scene?
Yes, sir. You raised your hand.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
Doesn't work out?
things about like just the rookie mistakes was like on the first day of filming when none of the actors showed up with the backpack,
That's right.
and we were like, we're in school during school hours, like, and they were like, we need our
That was
backpacks.
fun.
Yeah.
We had all like lock them into one room, and then like we had to go up, and then they're like, "Oh, you need your bags." So.
Oh, speaking of Ashley, here she is. You got any thoughts about this scene? It's your big
I was-
scene.
My back was just hurting because I had to hold my back on my back for like 2 hours straight. So.
Like awkwardly to the
Yes.
side.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we didn't damage you, though.
Yeah, dang.
We'll see like 30 years in the future.
Oh, wow.
Because of
I like
partners.
Ben Horst in this part.
He says,
His eyes are very sky blue.
Yeah.
Yes, Maximus.
Kind of
I say they're
dreamy,
cyan.
really, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
dreamy,
Whoa,
dreamy eyes,
okay.
yeah.
yeah.
There we go.
Know him that well. Aren't you and Jack
She's
young
sassy.
out every weekend?
Haley is such a good actor.
She says, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I've been to a few parties, but not every weekend. Right. You must have a ton of dates lined up. Actually, I
Nope.
have been on a date in
I love your face, like,
Yeah.
that's a weird ass
Really?
question.
Yeah.
This little bit of dialogue was actually lifted from an experience in high school where I was talking to somebody and saying those same words where I went.
Oh,
I'm sure you're like going out all the time, and they're like, I haven't been out forever. And
They're like, why would you say that? That's
well,
so weird.
they, I thought that they were always going out, and they're like, no, I never go out. It's like,
And
wow,
you're like,
that's
Did
totally.
you go out,
my life
darling?
now.
What's that?
Did you go out?
Do I go out now?
Did
no,
you?
I have
Did
kids
you?
now.
He's
Of
avoiding the
course I did.
question. He was
Of course I did.
avoiding
he was.
news.
Did I go out now?
I think it was
What?
Friday
Oh,
night.
Carter.
I saw your kids. They were so cute.
There you
Oh my
go.
god, yeah.
Forgot my charger.
And all of this is ADR.
This is all ADR.
and
Yeah, it sounds like
blended
she's
really
like
well,
standing
though.
right there.
Yeah.
But except for that,
Guys, I really couldn't notice.
it was like just that one wait, but then after that, it's fine.
It sounded
He's-
better
he's
in the
so-
theater.
Yeah.
It did.
You couldn't tell at all.
Yeah, he's really good in this scene. Like his like acting.
I'm sure
awkward.
you don't like
Really
me,
standoffish.
but if you're willing, I guess I can work with you on this.
I guess.
Hilarious.
This part was really fun.
When do you want to get together?
Here, tomorrow during lunch.
This part got a lot of laughs. Always.
It did because he didn't say anything.
When he's just
Yeah.
kind of
It's
like,
because he's
oh,
so dumb.
Cool.
You guys remember how hot this was?
I had an all black too.
Yeah, I was wearing long sleeves.
Go ahead.
And
Oh yeah.
I was wearing long sleeves and jeans, and it was not fun.
Haley in the legging.
He's in all
Come
cotton.
on, Moon. What's he got planned?
And actually, I just realized you guys are seeing the real.
Yeah, the real
I-
color.
Yeah,
the real
I-
color.
I was about
yeah.
to say that. I was like, the projector, it made it seem like this was
Your
like
anniversary.
just the projector,
No, you
but
can
it's
see
like
it
the
now,
editing.
right? Yeah. Looks way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're ready for the good.
Oh, that was
I think-
so funny. I was like,
I think at this
Wow.
point,
Bedroom scene.
people might have in the audience may have felt awkward because they weren't sure if this was just
See how much
weird
better that
editing.
looks?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they realized it
Is
was
that-
a dream, and they're like,
Oh
"Oh,
my god, no.
I wish I would have gotten her going back to sleep. That's the
Yeah.
only regret. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so we could like utilize that whole shot we
Why would you ever
did.
want to be friends with him?
Yeah.
He treats women like garbage. Garbage? Really?
And that was when we first realized we could use the really, really awesome lens for
And it was
the shot.
Yeah.
it was totally raining and dark.
It was pouring.
Really?
Wait,
Oh,
really?
yeah, I see it.
It was dark and like
And then we couldn't
gray.
walk too far because you could hear
Mhm.
that fan
Very
outside.
limited.
Oh wait, I didn't really realize it was raining.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's
So
one of
you
the
pointed out.
things. Oh, here we go.
Grayson walks by in his
looks-
cheerleading
There's me.
outfit.
And there's
Nobody ever noticed
Grayson
that.
is cheerleading.
In
Grayson.
the audience, nobody ever laughed.
All
at
of my
that.
friends laughed at it because we're all friends with Grayson.
Oh,
You
'cause
just
we
gotta
recognized it.
know
I
Grayson.
So-
pointed Grayson out.
For Maximus, what do you remember about this scene or anything? Do you want to cut?
She's lucky. She'll be my Bianca.
I just remembered that like
Well, Bianca's great.
there was like a spider web right under the table, and I was scared to like move my hand down there. I was like, I'm not trying to stay in
then she-
character. And then yeah,
Oh, that's just
like the
such-
spider web was like right under my hand. And,
She does the perfect pose for them. Have just been talking about how fine she
Yeah.
is. She's like,
But I see her as a challenge.
She's challenged, all right.
Go easy on the. She's cool.
She is not cool. Wait, we?
I actually really like shooting this outside shot. I was sad that we
Just wait.
did the one angle where it's all blown out right here because we should have done it better.
Oh my god.
this drum is so
Grayson's
fine.
eating was tragic in this scene. He was chewing so loud. I was uncomfortable.
I know, like, cause you hear all those.
From a
noises.
sound point of view, right? You just heard
Yes, I
the
was so
chewing. That's amazing.
He kept having to keep it
And
in
he
his
kept
mouth,
trying to-
too.
Hopefully you like ASMR.
He wanted to eat that pizza so bad. He was so
I know. I remember
desperate for the pizza.
But when Grayson bought his pizza.
that. Oh, such a great moment.
Hey, what's up, bro? What you doing in here?
Got big laughs. It really
Yes,
did.
it really did.
More than I thought.
I love Haley's face. She's like, "What are we doing in
like,
here,
yeah,
Carter?"
Like, what are you
Yeah.
gonna tell him?
Do it. Special lady friend.
Yeah.
She's like, you're not even gonna tell the truth? Okay.
She's like, "Dang, you suck, dog."
Hey, get back here now.
When we were filming this, and everybody was just laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that picture.
It was like Inception. We had the shot of
Don't come in there
Haley,
acting like I am some slut.
and
I
then
will
we had a
end.
picture
Oh,
of
okay.
Sarah
That.
Right,
laying on the
yeah.
ground getting the shot, and then a picture of me getting a picture of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask me those questions because that's all a woman is worth, right?
One of my favorite parts.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
listening to that and
no,
getting
yeah.
goosebumps.
That
Like,
whole line walking back there was
Yeah.
improvised.
Yeah.
You're being so selfish.
And after we filmed this, Haley told me that her arm was red because I was grabbing it too tight.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Very fragile.
Yikes.
Wait, what happened?
Her arm was red because I was grabbing it too tight.
Oh my gosh.
Aggressive.
Ooh, I was the timing person.
You said
I just remember I wore
1,000.
2 book bags
Yep.
and nobody noticed.
I
so-
actually forgot.
Yeah.
And now I would have done Dave walking up here, but unfortunately in the cut, walking up to there, he looks right into the camera for some reason.
Owen, my
And then this
dog.
shot, one of my favorites
That's
too.
such a good,
rack
like the
focus.
focus, the focus. She did a really good job on the
Oh,
focus.
love it.
Yeah.
Love that. And it's pretty
The
seamless.
omniscient Maximus. Also, I realized that the poster is not
Sorry
there
about Dave.
in the beginning. It's there at the
He
end.
did
Mhm.
be an
Yikes.
idiot. So I've heard.
Are the
I'll
bloopers
be
accurate?
honest. I always thought you were
Not on this one.
Okay.
But yeah.
You are kind of hot, but you're really
Pardon?
good at this art thing.
Yeah, working with the two of them was pretty awesome just because, you know, I'll be honest, every single time we shot something with the two of them,
Kinda glad
they
we're
were
partners.
really good at just resetting, going again.
You're okay when you're not
Because we did so many things over the shoulder with the two of them, and I never had any complaints,
You know, I like
no
these
problems.
projects.
They're always ready to go do another take, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So after school we paint.
See that?
People always
How do
ask
you
me,
get
why is your
clock?
clock
Like, why
crooked?
why-
People always giggle. They were
I don't
like,
even know that either. I don't
Because
even
it is.
It's like, because it's Grady High
Somebody
School.
said to me, like, you
Oh,
know,
Oh, this
when
was the
you-
first shot
shooting?
ever. First
Yeah,
shot ever.
First shot we ever
Beautiful.
shot right
Oh.
here.
I remember I had to clear that whole way so you could see it.
I remember at this point, like, some people, I could tell people weren't sure if there was supposed to be romantic tension here. People
Yeah.
were kind of like,
Yeah.
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 With the music here, I tried to
just
do
his
something
look.
like chill, but I realized later on, yeah, it kind
the
of,
looking and smiling makes it
Little
look like they're
romantic,
flirty.
which is not bad because you don't know if
Everybody
that's
I
going to
love
go
this
that
this
way.
part.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her eye roll's amazing.
Haley was mad at me because I didn't tell her how bad her hair was in the scene.
So this is
Sorry
like
for hiding.
Maybe
it's not bad.
Who's mad at you?
So
I know, right?
Yeah, what?
Like, why was she mad at me,
Looks
right?
good.
Looks good.
The way she like doesn't wait for an answer, really.
So yeah, this is our first day of shooting, and you
Where's
know,
that first sketch?
we made a lot of mistakes,
Yeah.
and they're
She's counting.
a little apparent, but you know, there's a few out of focus shots that we never went back and did. But I just want to talk about how hard it was to reset this room every time.
Like 4 times, I think we did.
Because we had to come back, and the scene shop is a very like busy place, and try to make sure that everything in the background was the same as the last time. We did it like 4 times, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very difficult.
I even had to spray paint the cabinet actually in the
you
back to
didn't.
make it match.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
she
did.
spray painted
When
the
did you do
cabinet.
that?
Wait,
At
that's
one of the days we were there,
hilarious.
there was
She spray
different
painted the
spray.
cabinet.
Are you kidding me?
No.
See, I already know
saw her do
that.
it.
There was different spray paint, so I had to kind
I
Like
didn't.
a black writing, and she had to like cover it up with yellow.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I didn't know, no idea.
Yep.
So can you see that in the shot or something?
I don't think you can even notice it
Oh.
because I'm cool.
Right,
Plus,
that's it.
Carter's not being that guy.
Right there, the pole in the background.
I thought you would be smarter than that. Carter's just pretending to be nice.
Yikes.
Whatever.
Magic.
How do you know?
Oh,
I've
Haley's
seen it
so
before. He's actually pretty predictable.
Yeah,
Let me guess. He invited you to the party this
we
week.
would have done.
The only thing
Yeah,
I
go
would
ahead.
oh sorry.
No, no, do
The
go
only thing I
ahead.
would say about her look
Well,
right
here's
there makes me think
You'll
before
end up
Lily's
going.
next thing is
He'll
that
get you some
he has.
refreshments and
For some
Right.
reason,
Yeah.
the way
once
he
you
makes her
got
look
good
is she's
tipsy,
like
he'll invite
maybe.
you to stay.
Yeah.
What I really like about on this part with the editing, I did. If you watch it, most of the shots are not when they're talking, but what the reaction is.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Roll.
Yeah, but
Which is what we learn in acting.
Maybe.
That's true, but
I hope
to be
I am.
honest, like I didn't do it a lot later as far as editing.
So it's
And
not as
that cut
consistent.
was really wonderful. I love that too.
I'll leave you to it. Just be careful.
Ooh, her,
And this really nice dolly here.
Ooh, she's
that little, just like, side look.
that one too. She's like, no, I'm
always
having a
a
good
look.
time.
Found it. It had fallen under the table.
Everyone always giggled
I
at
see the
this little.
sketch,
died
I'm
in
like,
life.
oh, that's the sketch. Like,
That's the
It's
sketch
like
he
that.
had
Do
to
you
go
think,
get.
do you think that's why they were laughing because of the thing
Yeah,
he's
I know.
holding up?
Yeah, exactly.
This wonderful sketch of his.
People were like, "That's what
I
you
know.
had to go get, bro." Like,
I thought it was because
No, that's
he
okay.
was it was funny what he said.
I
but
think
it's
he
the
was
sketch.
just
I think
so.
it was
I
both
think
for
it was
me.
like the fact. I think it was the fact that he
Look at
was.
what he's holding.
I think it was the fact that he was so proud of that little
Yeah.
Right.
scribble.
Right.
He was so excited that
I
he
love
found
that.
it.
And you're like, "What did you find?"
So who did the sketching?
Running.
Well, we-
Mael. Well, the random sketches were just random people, but these paintings were Mael.
I did a random sketch.
And we're sad that Zoe had to get cut out of
Yeah.
this.
I know. Why did she?
It never matched all the stuff. We couldn't make anything match.
Yeah, the lighting
unfortunately.
was so hard. It was so grainy when we were trying to
Yeah.
shoot.
Didn't happen.
Dramatic scene.
At this scene, my friends
I was
were all
bragging
like,
about this.
"Wow, how is she like? She's such a good actor
I was bragging about the scene.
or actress."
Yes.
Oh, also,
Go
I
ahead.
thought we got another shot of the painting that was more in focus.
It is. This is in
Oh,
here.
okay. So
Yeah, you'll see it right here.
maybe it was just the projector.
See how nice? That's
Yeah,
much
yeah.
better.
It was definitely the projector then. I think
Yeah.
that was making
What
it.
is that painting supposed to be?
Well,
It's
it's
just
the
like-
two of them together. See her sketch in his
Scribble,
thing.
scrabble.
Yeah.
It's
So we're
nonsense.
seeing the two together, and of course the single tear.
And then the
Okay.
followed by another.
Wait for it.
There.
And then another.
So
And of course, when
And
we
you can
shot,
almost see it like hit the paper.
when we shot this, it was the last 5 minutes of one day,
Oh yeah.
and we did it in one take, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I think
We
Haley
were
was
so proud after.
Yeah, I think Haley was a
Because
little
it was
sick
good.
too. It was easier for her to cry because she was like
good.
congested.
She always says that trick like, I can just keep my
keep
eyes
my
open
eyes
and just naturally just cry. And I'm like, dang, how do you do that?
That was also
This
day
was-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually
Partner.
this scene is the first scene I wrote for this movie.
Okay.
This idea that you know
I get it.
she's coming in all upset and
You might
he's coming on with this whole thing here.
Gross.
Why can't you
Yeah.
figure it out? I'm not into you. No one is into you. No, you're trying to be this guy, this player, but you're not.
I really wanted a scene where she just unloaded on somebody.
On some, yeah.
And so that was like, oh, this is going to be the climax of the film, which it kind of is, but not quite. It turned out that the scene before was kind of like the big moment
Yeah.
when she
Yeah.
tears
Yeah.
the thing. Which just goes to show that I was thinking more writing for theater than film when I first started doing it, because I was thinking dialogue drove it. But really, it's about the the non-dialogue scenes,
I'm
which
not sure if I
which is
even
great.
know who the real me is anymore. It's weird.
I think the scene,
But the only time
a lot
I
of
feel
tension
like I can be
kind of was built up.
myself
People was kind of awkward.
is when I'm
And then
talking to
when
you.
she goes,
Someone I never cared
Please
about
stop it,
before
kind of
this stupid project.
releases all
For
that.
some reason, you're who I
Everybody
can
laughed
talk
when she
to.
said, "Please stop."
Please
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, like it was kind of release of that
Whatever.
tension.
I'm just another girl, some conquest.
Truth be told, I haven't even gone out with that many girls. Not near the number I'm sure you've heard. That's not me, Moon.
I love that moment for him.
Yeah.
That's not me, Moon. That's why I got into the trailer, because it's just a great read.
It's not me, man.
And see, it looks way better than
Dude,
the
that's like
projector thing,
so
doesn't it?
totally
Yeah.
not me.
We're all
Oh, her face was so red on the projector.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
But it's not at all. Like
Nope.
it's just a little flushed as if she's like,
No,
in
it's
the
all
moment.
nice and balanced. You'll get to see it when we put it out there. You'll be like, oh, this is the version.
Since it is like a little red, like that's good
I
because she was
really
just
hate
crying
Yeah.
in the last scene.
with
Yeah,
everyone.
Well,
exactly.
and those who are listening to this and
I hate when
actually
we talk about girls.
going through the entire commentary,
I hate
thank you for doing that. But also, you're getting a chance to, see the actual film as it was meant to be, as opposed to our janky projector version.
She's like just the right amount of red for the scene.
Wasn't this ADR?
I
Yeah,
think I have a thing for Ashley.
Russell, the boy Russell. You're working on the lighting.
That is awesome. I'm in full support of anything involving two girls.
That made everybody lose
Yeah,
it.
everyone's like,
it's a good line.
Because everyone's met a guy like that. That's why.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Moon, stop. I'm sorry.
This is the trickiest editing I think I did.
Yeah.
The drum.
Right
is-
next to the band.
Line.
Well,
Oh,
also,
orchestra. Don't
this
like
is day one, and then this
like
is
the
we
last
shot
day.
the last day,
I need the other guy.
and then we went from here
Someone I can talk to.
to this is like second or third day right here.
Right.
Trying.
This is the old footage because that walk
His
away
hair
we
is a
never
little
reshot
shorter.
again.
Oh yeah.
His hair is a little shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. You can see it.
Barely though.
I
Like,
can't talk about it.
Yeah, you have to like.
you have to be
really-
looking for it.
And y'all remember this take when we shot it? At the end of it, everybody goes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah.
and we could not use it.
We just.
Such a great take.
But ever since whenever I'm around her, it grows, and at this point, it's too big for me to keep in anymore.
So, why
It's
keep
my
it in?
stomach.
Because, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know
And
why
y'all don't
you
know
and I
how many hours it took to color correct to make everything match. It took forever.
This sucks.
Which we will correct the next time we do the film.
Dang, I won't be a part of that.
No.
Oh, man.
Like that's so upsetting.
Congratulations.
That is
Everybody
so
laughed when
Wait,
he
what?
screamed.
Yeah, he's like, just stop.
Well,
He
that's
tells
good
me to
that
stop
you're
and
here
then
doing
keep
the
walking.
commentary then, because, you know.
Also, like none of the stuff that's on the table later is on the table.
I don't know if we have to point out every.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just pops up in
It's
my
gonna spoil.
head.
Everybody's like, oh, look at that.
I'm sorry.
It's another thing.
I
It's
can hear myself
My
say
bad.
it's all right.
stupid things. But I just don't know.
Sorry, I had to do it to him.
I really like this panning shot we did here.
That was
Yeah.
fine.
You get a really cool shot of the.
And the dolly on the table.
Yeah, it's
slowly
lots of
going in.
movement in things. It's really
There
nice.
was so much stuff back there that was not there. The last time we had to move it like way over. It was heavy. We had to move it way
that whole
over to the
cabinet.
other side. We had to spray paint the cabinet.
It was hard.
Had to move that black cabinet back.
We had to move a whole cabinet back and forth.
See, there's the prototype
that sketch
of
is so
the thing
cool.
we saw
My house
earlier.
is fi.
So it's his drawing and her or his whatever, and then her drawing.
Oh, the painting.
I wish I could draw like that.
It would have been
Honestly.
so fi if we got like a scene of them turning it into Branhorst and him being like,
Yeah.
"See,"
Yeah.
Oh, it could
That
have
would
been
have
cool.
been good.
That would have been cute.
The sequel,
and him being like,
I suggested
"See, I
that too.
told you."
Partners 2.
I suggested
Electric Boogaloo.
I think it's already been used, but yeah. Okay.
This time it's personal.
I don't know if you can tell, but there's a slight bit of mask at that very last shot where you get a little darker on the edge. That was.
It was so hot.
Was it?
It was.
This day?
It was really hot.
Was it
We were
really?
outside
So
for like 5
hot.
hours, and everyone was sweating.
And no one. And
I for sure was.
I should have
Charlie
shaved.
had to go on the
I
roof.
should have shaved. I think over the film you just see like what it, the fluff in my beard just grabs.
Oh,
bro.
and you know, we tried to match the that last day of shooting with the first day with the in the hallway back there, and your hair was totally different, Max. We're like, yeah, I can't use it.
I just grow. I should have cut it. I don't know.
That's right. Anne's hair's a lot longer too.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I thought I knew him.
I know,
Everybody's
my
hair is
hair,
different.
my hair grew a lot during that, so I'm glad I wasn't in it. Like my hair grew so fast.
Very cool, Moon. Right on.
People love this part.
Take my side.
Wait, what's your side here?
That was such a
Honestly.
good line. People loved that. I thought that was so funny. Everybody during this part was like,
Yeah. Hey, wait, aren't you from the chorus line?
Paul,
Oh my gosh, it's
Paul,
Daniel.
Paul.
She's so lucky.
Then at this part, everybody was like, "Oh, that's tough."
You okay?
I think the phone he was on has the same case I do.
Well, there you go.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
that's funny.
Oh, I love this part.
You coming?
It's nice.
Hey.
I was looking to see if you put it in too.
We
Weren't
love
they
it.
not
this-
gonna hold hands?
And this part where she
Yeah,
grabs
they
Haley's
really-
shoulder right here was
Yeah,
not
that's
in the
good.
script. It is a really
really
nice
good.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, and
Boom.
Yeah.
boom.
That's so hard.
It worked out for the two of them.
Just Summer had to
I
go
love
and
how she
screw
never
everything
said
up.
anything else in the rest of the movie except this.
Such a jerk.
Boy troubles? Not really.
Yeah. Mallory did a wonderful job.
She's
in a
so
small
she's
part.
so smug.
I love that.
She knows the
night
answer.
you posted,
Yes,
who got the
man.
card, she texted me at like 1 o'clock in the morning and she was so excited.
It's so funny. She's so smug. Like, she knows the answer. Boy troubles.
Yeah.
But she already knows.
She already knows.
So if you listen to the music, it all has the same tune as the beginning part. So this also is part of the same theme. So yeah.
Hey.
All right.
I never actually got to watch the credits. 'Cause I
So
was always
Yeah, because I
running.
had to go on the stage.
any last comments?
I'm mad that my name isn't the first name.
Okay. Anyone else?
I mean, it's first AD.
First AD, honestly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, guys, it was a wonderful movie. Thank you for helping out working on it. Any last things you want to say?
That's my name
miss you
twice,
guys.
dog.
Twice? Wow.
My name is on there twice, dog.
Anyone else?
What about you, Darling? What do you have to say about it?
I just thought it was a really wonderful experience.
Yeah.
And you know, it's
Would
really
you do
cool.
it again?
Probably.
If I came
You
back?
know, he
But I
had to
wouldn't-
shouts
I
out
wouldn't
his
do
family.
all this stuff again, you know.
family.
You need some other people to do some stuff. So, all right. Well, thanks for listening to the commentary, and
We're fi.
yeah, that's it.
Bye.
Glitter virus.
Glitter virus.
Glitter virus out.
Honestly.
Nope, can't do that. Just keep rolling. You dipped your whole head into the shot.
I haven't done that before. Found it. It had fallen under the. Yeah, that is.
Do it for me.
Sorry. I started laughing. We have been doing that for a while.
Yeah, but not every weekend.
I don't remember what that line is.
Right.
A girl like that, I didn't even have to take her somewhere nice.
Carter.
That's pretty awesome.
Next time, take your mom somewhere where they take your order.
I like it. What do you think?
I like that.
Okay, yeah. So the practice.
Scene 8, intake 13.
Get focused. It's okay. Focused. You alright? Maximus?
Yeah, when it clicks, it just like.
I know.
My eyes.
Gracie, you make a full speech to do this move.
Oh,
You're going
okay.
super slow.
Alright. Action. No.
No.
Don't move your feet.
Sorry.
Alright.
That was my fault.
Alright.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Action!
How do you feel about?
Oh, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Did your dad ever like talk to you about anything?
Well, I mean, you know, I lost my mom when I was really young. You
Okay,
know?
stop. We can't do that whole story about losing your mom. We're gonna hear that.
Oh. They said stop that.
But the tripod shakes because it's on her bed now.
I can try to move lighter, but I don't know.
Moon, what were you thinking?
Back off, Summer.
No, you're being. Oh wait. No, you're going to ruin it for us. Oh.
Wait. Don't wait.
Going to ruin this for us.
Ruin what? Are we not enough?
You're being so selfish.
Then go find new friends.
And however you guys want to put it. We do cast and crew, whatever you want to do. I don't know. Now back up.
Background action.
Okay, let's start back. That's all right.
Keep rolling.
Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. All you're getting is band, right? Yeah, it hasn't been stopped before, right?
No, it's slow.
Forgot my charger. Scene 13, Outtakes 3.
Shoot. This cut. It's okay. Action.
So why keep it in?
Because.
Say it again. Say it again, quick.
So.
Sorry. I thought you Also, my shirt came undone.
Hey, Grayson. Hey, Michael.
That's a mood when they start playing.
That's okay. None of them are in the shot. We're just gonna make sure sound.
Yeah, we can.
Or just put your head in. Let me just see what that looks like, because I think you're gonna be completely.
Wow, now it looks completely different.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Just don't leave.
I'm trying.